What is up, guys? Boxbreaker24 here with the third video of tonight. So I just want to tell you guys, I've been actually asked a lot how to send a TTM when I get back autographs through the mail. How to send one out and get it back. It's actually really simple. A bunch of people probably already know, so if that's you, you don't need to be watching this video. But I'm going to also give some tips on how to do it and how to protect your cards more. So what you're going to need is 2 envelopes, 2 postcards or 3 postcards, 2 to 3 postcards. I mean, not postcards, index cards, and the cards you want to send out. These are actually just a stack of players that I know signed TTM, so I'll just keep this aside. So what you need to do is first just write a letter to the player that you're asking for an autograph. Just be really nice about it. I recommend, everybody else recommends writing really long letters, but I've actually got quicker returns than some people that write really long letters. I don't know, I just write like a medium-sized letter, probably the front of this postcard and maybe a sentence on the back. Just ask them really nicely, please sign this card, it would really mean a lot to me. Just stuff like that. And then just make sure to sign your name like a regular letter would. And say, hold on, let me find a player I want to send to real quick. Say I want to send to Lonnie Smith. Hold on. Get a couple cards out here. Lonnie Smith. So grab your cards of Lonnie Smith. Say you want to send to him. This is what I always recommend doing before I send my TTM. I like to read the stats on the back to know a little about the player before I send to him. Like, say he had, in 1990, he had comeback player of the year, so I'd mention that in my letter. Just stuff like that. And really, I wouldn't tell them that you're their favorite player if they're really not, just tell them you really liked, say if you're older, you really liked watching them play, or, you, had a couple baseball cards lying around, and you really like this person, so please sign my cards, stuff like that. Just include that in a letter, so once you've got that done, I always like to get a couple postcards signed on the back because I think they look really nice. Just signed right here. Say Lonnie Smith right there on the card. So I include 2 extra note index cards, I mean. So you have all your stuff ready to send out. This is what you need to do. This is going to be the envelope that you receive your cards back in. So what you're going to need to do is just leave everything off to the side. Put your address. So, your name, your address, is all going to be right here in the middle. And you also want to put the same exact address, so you're going to put your address here and here in the middle. So, right here. So, it should look like, I actually don't have one right here, but I'll make one real quick. So, you want your address right here. So, your address is right there, and then you want to put your address up here again. Just like that, and then I actually don't have any stamps on me right now, but you just want to put your stamp right up there on the corner. Or, actually, never mind, don't do that. Put it right down here, because then you get your stamp back uncanceled, and you can, actually, hold on, I actually have an example of that real quick. Say, so I'm going to send to Eric Young Jr. tomorrow, so I put my stamp down here so I can get this stamp back, uncanceled, so I can use it again. So once you've got that, and all your stuff done, never send your card in a top loader or a penny sleeve. Actually, just send them exactly like this. So get them all grouped up. And this is what I like to do. I like to put my cards in between 2 postcards. And then fold my envelope around my cards. This is kind of hard trying to do with the video. And then just nicely place them in the envelope that you're sending to them. Just like that. And then seal it all up and stuff like that. So, now once you've got this, you want to put, so in this case we're sending to Lonnie Smith, so you want to put Lonnie Smith and his address right here. So, Lonnie Smith, his address, and then you want to put your address right here. Right there. Then you want to put your stamp on, and then you always want to write, do not bend, and then exclamation point like that. And you can also put fragile, so you can put fragile, and actually when you go to ship your cards, you can go into the post office if you live near a post office, and ask them to stamp it so that it doesn't go through any machine, so your cards don't get bent. That's always nice. I have my post office person do that sometimes if I'm sending to a really nicer player, or I have to include a donation with the card. You always want to find out if you need to include a donation with the card, so they'll sign the cards. Like Wade Boggs, I think it's like a $10 donation, $5 or $10 donation. I can't remember, but yeah, just do that, and then you just put your stamp on here, and your addresses right here, and send it out, and you should get your card back if they're a reliable signer. So that's pretty much it. If you need to get addresses for your player, you can just go to sportscardforum.com. That's what I use mostly. I also know of websites such as fanmail.biz also have addresses, but I like Sports Card Forum because they actually tell you the success rate of the players, like when people actually send out, and people will report it when they've sent out and stuff like that. And you can do the same thing, not just with cards. You can actually do it with photos, 4x6s. You can do it with 8x10s. You can do it with pretty much any kind of photo as long as you have a large enough envelope. But those actually require more stamps if you're sending a bigger envelope. That's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Now you guys know how to send a TTM to get autographs. Thanks for watching. That's about it, guys. Thanks.